All right, well, now we're getting through week 6 here, and I just wanted to kind of show where I'm at in the bus here now. I made a couple of videos lately about this shelf over here, so I'm going to start with the shelf. This is the funky shelf that I'll probably edit into this video, but you can see it recurves back here. I have like a couple videos from the process. My wife and I were talking about it. She said it'd be cool to have something that curves up here to where we fill this, well, just as it is, fill it up to here, then have a shelf that kind of blends and curves back over here. And the reason why this curve is obviously shorter is because of the window. And I want to kind of fit that curved look to it. So what I did was I stained it yesterday and varnished it just half an hour ago. I just gave it a quick coat of wipe-on poly. That is just my favorite stuff. It's so easy to use, and really gives it a nice coating. And really, the first thing I should have done is polyed everything when I first, before I put anything in. But I wasn't sure what we were going to keep and whatnot. So this has a seam right here. It goes right across here. Now, if I'd wanted to do it, super professional, I would have grabbed my biscuit joiner and put 2 biscuits in there, but I'm not that particular. What I did was, the width of the board was, I think, 12, 15, whatever, 15 inches, and then I had to splice a piece on here. So what I did was I sat the piece down, and then I traced it onto another piece of wood, cut it out, glued it, and screwed it, and then I was able to sit this in here to see how well it fits. And as you can see, it lifts up, and it slides just chink, perfectly down into space. So it's not attached to the wall at all yet. I've just put it in there, but I really like it. My wife really likes it, and this is my alternative to using a piece of plywood like I was going to. And this stuff is relatively affordable, and all it is just a bunch of basically butcher block style wood. But and you can tell it's butcher block, but once it's stained, you can't even tell. I mean, now it just looks like a bunch of you can anybody who knows wood could tell it's different pieces of wood, but it's almost, I just love that rich look. I love it. So over here we've got what's going on right here. This part has been difficult to determine exactly what I want to do here. So this piece down here, this is not permanent. This is just sitting here just to kind of raise this up and see where I want it at. So it's going to have a shelf up here, and little shelves from there and there. And then down here it'll have like a piece of 6-inch wood that has a little lip in the back, because you have to have a lip so stuff doesn't fall off. And down here I've got the fridge, and then I've left this area open for whatever. Now I want to show you one of my favorite parts. This is still in the works because I haven't finished it yet. But this right here is a table. So you can still access things from the back side. And I might have like a flip down shelf right here, but also come up here, pull this pin out, pull this out, boom, you've got a table for outdoors. Now, that's not the complete table. It has a piano hinge, and it actually extends all the way out. I just don't have the stand made for it yet. So I decided afterwards that I'd have the option to stand it all the way out, or just stand it like that, depending on how I want it. So, use it outdoors for camping or whatnot. When you're done, stick it up there. Works pretty well, I gotta say. Close her up. It's perfect. Cool, huh? Cool, huh? This butcher block countertop finally just got a coat of poly on it, and I'm getting ready to put up this here or somewhere like that. And the final thing that we're working on right now, besides I did poly this piece right here, and I have these little pins in here now. So pull this pin and this pin, and then this has been polyed as well. And that same table can drop right down in here to make the beds. And the very last thing to show you is this is the fabric my wife picked out for the couches. I just love it. It's funny because all I thought of was I want something, you know, kind of shiny, paisley-like, but I didn't know she would pick something so awesome, awesomely accurate to what I kind of pictured. I could never picture this, but any fabric person would probably say, "Do not use that for a couch." You know, my mom's like, "Oh, that's going to be too slippery," and I was like, you know, I don't care about that. I want elegant solutions to my sitting needs. So it's beautiful. We might do like this on one side and then on the other side do a different type of fabric, so we can flip them if we want. Really not that concerned, but back here, you know, this was going to originally pull down for the bed, but now I'm just using it for storage for pillows, blankets, and whatnot. So it's a pretty cozy little setup now. I mean, I'm really starting to like it. It's starting to feel good. Once it's all complete, can't wait to take you camping. Take care. Thanks for watching.